Right, let's go and sort things out with Mira so she stops moaning at us. My pistol. I can hear insects squealing. Why do insects squeal? They don't squeal. Insects don't make those kinds of noises. They don't. They just don't.
Now entering main reactor.
You guys alright?
User alert. User alert.
No, shut up,
main
Mira.
Reactor shut down in
my
accordance with
ears.
emergency containment procedures.
Mira, why?
Manual restart required.
Mira, I know you want us to restart it. We're doing it. Please stop punishing us.
User alert.
No.
Landline connections are disabled.
Why?
Passenger trams are offline.
I'm not even sure what I could do to turn that down, honestly. Take all of this. But clearly I need to do something, because that's just painful. How can I shut you up, Mira? Well, I'll drop the dialogue volume just for now, and hope that that helps. We'll see. What do we have in there? Okay, well, let's go this way. Okay. Fall back. Fall back. Oh dear. Back this way, Tally. That's a grenade. Tally. Tally, back this way, Susie. Ah!
User alert. Main reactor shut down.
Okay. Clearly fighting Geth here. So tungsten rounds there for my pistol. The Ara. Tungsten rounds 4. Oh man, I don't have good tungsten rounds anymore. Oh, I got tungsten rounds 5. Why did the Ara equip tungsten rounds 4? How odd. Can you make sure these are also tungsten rounds? There we go.
In accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Tally,
Manual
shotgun,
restart
please.
required.
Okay. Everyone get ready.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
That was remarkably easy to do.
Lost shields.
No. Bad guy. You are a very naughty boy. Come back here, you scallywag. There we go. Now the other side.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Thank you, Tally. VI is louder than the...
User alert.
Everything else.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I know. I know. You've told me so many times. And it hurt every single time you did it. What on earth was going on there? There we go. Wasn't so bad, was it?
The HE3 fuel lines cut.
And what does that mean? Means I need to fix the fuel line. That's what it means. Clunk.
User alert.
Oh, she's shutting up. Times are good. Ah. Oh, did Liara have tungsten round 6? Oh, that's quite possibly why I was higher up in the queue. I'm a derp. Did you have tungsten? Yeah, no. You did. Very odd the way it's putting all of that together. Girls, care to join me? I'd appreciate it. I'm afraid I need you to protect me. No use trying to run away now, you scallywag. we go. Take all of that. Thanks, Tally. I appreciate your
User
help.
alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger
I
trams
swear
are
I will disable
offline.
you in a minute if you don't shut up. There we go. Plenty of goodies. Let's actually see if I can equip any of them. Right, let's have a look at these pistols, shall we? Not particularly good. Shots before overheat, quite a lot more. And only a small drop. Yeah, okay. I'll upgrade to that. Really? Oh, I was about to say, can I not move over there because of that stupid chair? Apparently we require a user alert emote in Twitch chat. You know what, after this? Yeah, I agree. We do. We need a natural one, we need some ferrets, and we need a user alert. Unfortunately, that also necessitates more subscribers. Hello, Mira.
How may I assist you?
At the top.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Okay, we don't need anything else.
That's all I need right now.
Goodbye, Mira.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Landline
Mira,
connections are disabled.
Mira, no.
Passenger
Mira.
trams are offline.
Mira, shut up, please. Is there no way? I mean... Liara, did you just flick the hair that you don't have? That was bizarre. Oh wow, this has 3 upgrades. What have I currently got? I've got combat scanner. 21% accuracy, 23% damage. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh dear. We need new rounds. I require plutonium rounds. Liara, plutonium rounds, please. Polonium, so plutonium. What on earth was I saying? Where did I even get that word from? I don't know. Okay, we're good.
User
Really, Liara?
alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Liara, you're like a bajillion miles away from me and Tally. Why are you over there telling us that it's all okay? It's clearly not okay. You have failed us. You have fled. Run away, you have. You scoundrel, you. And of course, you'll like magically appear the moment we try to use a lift. It's like, oh, why would I run all the way over there? You're going to instant warp me. Ah, you
Now exiting to the route.
wretch.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Let's go.
User alert.
Are we all okay? Are they dead? No, they are not. Aha! I am too fast. Oh, thank goodness. Maybe now she'll shut up. Honestly, I didn't even care about completing the mission at this point. I just wanted her to shut up. Thank you. Any other goodies? Oh, we out of goodies. No. Okay. Right, squad, we've got some levels to take. Tactical armor. Could start putting points in fitness, but I'm really not sure I want to. Increase tech explosion damage, or I could just keep pumping up the damage on my pistols a little bit. Restore 40% of your shield per second. Increase damage reduction. It's honestly a bit of a hard choice. I'll split them up like that. Liara, I would like you to put some more into lift. And Tally, some more into shotguns at this point. Thank you. Let me just make sure that Tally's got a really good pistol. She does. Rail extension is good. I wouldn't mind, yeah, use the stabilizer and then shredder rounds. If we're fighting organics, and that's going to be a really good setup for you. And would you please swap to it? Same there, Liara. I guess with Liara it doesn't matter.
Restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Okay.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
Okay. How do I activate and purge?
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination.
Very well.
User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
Why?
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Alright. Thank
That's
you.
all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Goodbye, Mira. I promise you, if you start chittering in my ear about how the decon is offline now, I will actually go back to your memory banks and take them out. Think not.
All clear.
Oh, Scallywag, I can't get down there. Cheat hacks. Okay. What are we going to find over here then? Another elevator, no doubt. Ah, how did I guess? This place has got as many elevators as a bloody citadel.
User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Very well. Don't worry, we'll get it sorted. That looks like it's just waiting for something to pop out.
They are locked in.
I could bypass the door. It looks like the
Heads up!
What do you mean heads up? Heads up to what? Light Turian armor.
Control group, loosen them.
Okay.
They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of
okay.
whatever happened here?
Wow.
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
I suppose. Repair plasma purge. Skills too low. No! Tally. Why? Oh, drat.
Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
Oh, no, I don't want to need that.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
These are new. Rift Station.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
Okay, what about the staff?
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Fair enough. Lockdown.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
Very well. What about the hot labs?
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
That's fine. Internal status.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Okay, facility overview.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
Makes sense. Okay, well, that's all I
need
needed.
right now.
Very
Unfortunately,
well, Commander. Logging you out.
Sally, I had hoped you'd be able to help me here, but I can at least decrypt this. Well done, Liara. We don't need no fancy schmancy plasma decontamination. Ah! Maybe we do.
That's the last of them.
Actually, I suspect that would have hit us anyway, but still, it would have been nice to be able to achieve that and get the extra EXP that it would no doubt have given us. Do you get a bad feeling, girls? Because I do. I'm getting all sorts of bad feelings right now. This also feels very Black Mesa-esque. Alright, let's go.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Okay, well, you know, let's just hope we get there in one piece.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Okay. That's right, Liara. It's good to do neck stretches. Okay, that's the lab. It's probably just going to say, no, can't. Okay, emergency exit only. We can go this way, though. Going to be full of insects, probably. Hot lab, probably. I'm guessing. And then staff facilities. Coming inside. Honestly, if this was Warhammer 40k, with this kind of infestation of Xenos, it would definitely be Exterminat this time. Mind you, both of you would actually count towards the infestation, which I wouldn't be too happy about. Hello!
Stand down.
Thank goodness, someone makes sense.
Sorry,
Hello.
we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
No autopsy, no foul. Can they run a train?
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad.
Okay.
You're human, and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
I'm a Spectre.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The
Fair
aliens
enough.
overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
Oh, okay. What are they?
We've never seen anything like them. What do you know?
I'm no xenobiologist. They're fast, vicious, and there's a hell of a lot of them. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Okay, I do need to talk to her.
Venezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs.
Okay,
If
thank
you
you.
need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Okay, let's have a little bit more of a chat. Your staff.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts in stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
No, it makes sense. At least you're still alive, so it's doing its job. Benezia?
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Okay. What's the facility
Tell
like?
me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Which this is.
Listen, I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Understood. Thank you very much for the warning there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
That is a reasonable assessment. Okay, the facility.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Security.
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
You survived somehow.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One
Okay.
guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
Oh, okay. Do you know what they do?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Fair enough. Right, the aliens.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Hello. The hot labs?
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
It's fair enough, I wouldn't do it either.
You're certain the matriarch
we've
is
already
still
done
in the
that
hot
one.
labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Okay. Well, thank you very
I've
much
got
for your
work
help.
to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go!
Oh dear.
Go, go, go!
Get down. Don't worry. You're fine.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'd be stupid not to help. No problem. Kind of a futile attack.
They always attack here? It's an obvious kill zone.
Their only other option is over the mountain and down through the ducts, and they freeze like everyone else. I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
That makes sense, yeah. That's very curious. How you doing? Can I talk to you? No, I cannot. Okay, fair enough. I'm on the move. I need to find this Volus fellow. Also, a computer terminal would not go amiss. No, I cannot check my emails. God, why? I need... must stay in touch. Quarantine and barracks. What's over there? I don't know. Hello.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
You're not going to go to the hot labs, are you?
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to. Also, I need to turn the dialogue volume up again. Pulled that down earlier so that Mira wouldn't kill us all. Hello.
What?
I'd like to talk to you.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know anything about
Matriarch Venezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Touché.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you study?
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Fantastic. Speak plain. That was over my head. No, it sounded fine. Personal question.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arraius. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Fair enough. My apologies.
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Fair enough.
Sorry,
I've had enough
I'll
talking
leave.
to you.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Very well.
Science pukes. Should just bug out and leave them to die. Their fault anyway.
Not very nice.
Bug out.
That guard is clearly broken. To restricted areas. Dr. Palon.
What? No!
Hello, Doctor.
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
Yes, actually, quite a lot of things. The situation. I want to know
How
what
are
it
you
is.
holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
Indeed. This lab.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The
I
location
kind of
is terrible,
understand.
but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
Don't like it here?
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
I would say so, yes.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
That's okay. What about the hot labs?
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Well, I don't need to ask where I can find him because I already know I could see him.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Very well. Thank you very
I'll
much.
talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Will do. Medigel. Hello.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
Came to help.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
What's the sell crap? You're running a store?
This doesn't seem like the time for commerce.
With nervous amusement. I have nothing else to do. Why not continue to run my kiosk?
Makes sense, but
I'll see
I'm
you
gonna leave. I don't need
Grimly.
to chat about that.
I will hope it is so.
Fair enough. Right, it's quarantine and barracks. Where's this one go to? Hello? Hello? Personal effects. Now my personal effects. More personal effects that now belong to me. I am paying the price for trying to steal your stuff. No! I'm a derp. Okay. It's not like I haven't got a bajillion Omnigel, so... Okay, that's all sorted. Let's be on the move. Actually, I don't think I want to go to quarantine yet, because that's where the controls are for everything. Medical bay, yes. I want to go to the medical bay. Oh dear. I can hear something scuttering around, no?
Hang on.
Okay.
I know you'd have a cure by now.
Oh, you alright?
What do you want?
What's wrong with them?
Were they attacked by the aliens?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
I could help.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
I doubt
you know
it.
Mira,
Well, I'm
the VI
glad
for
you care.
Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
I fixed it.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed.
Oh,
These
dear.
three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
Well, if I'm gonna help, I need more.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
No, I
Militaries,
imagine he doesn't.
Governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Damn right I can't. More about that later. You don't have a cure? I mean, it's kind of the first rule. Make something that can kill a bunch of people. Make sure you have a cure for yourself. At least for yourself. Before you commit to anything bonkers.
You made this but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Well, I mean, that does make sense. Is it dangerous in there?
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
Alright, I can be pretty persuasive, I hope.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How can I help them?
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Okay. Anything else? Your team?
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Yeah, that is a bit of a concern.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The
Okay.
automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Very well. Okay,
Talk to you
I'll
later.
get on to
I hope
that.
you can do something.
I'll certainly try. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, moving on.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Okay. To restricted area.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
Afraid not. Cannot be helping you there. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay. Alright. We've got something important that I can interact with in that direction. Okay, that'll be this side that opens up. Be ready, everyone. Hello, Han Olar.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean the aliens?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
Okay. Tell me about the aliens.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Well, it's not, because that's clearly the name above them, but yeah. How did they get here?
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
I quite like the
Crazy.
talky kind.
I'm sane. God, am I sane.
Tell me about the Rachni.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, there was a genocidal war against them because they were that dangerous. So you're like, what harm could it do? Oh, you crazy people.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Her?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
You closed the door, you saved yourself. I mean, I guess it's all split ends at this point, but...